How long's it gonna be till we get that little place and live on the fat of the land?
I don't know. We gotta get a big stake together. I know a place we can get cheap, but they ain't giving it away.
Tell about that place, George.
I just told you, just last night.
Go on, tell again.
Well, it's 10 acres. Got a little windmill. Got a little shack on it and a chicken run. Got a kitchen orchard. Cherries, apples, peaches, cots and nuts. There's a place for alfalfa and plenty of water to flood it.
And rabbits, George?
I could easily build a few hutches. And you could feed alfalfa to them rabbits.
Damn right I could. Goddamn right I could.
There's a pig pen. I'd build a smokehouse. When the salmon run up the river, we can catch 100 of them. Every Sunday we'll kill a chicken or a rabbit. Maybe we'll have a cow. Or a goat. And the cream is so goddamn thick, you gotta cut it off the pan with a knife.
We could live off the fat of the land.
Sure. All sorts of vegetables in the garden. If we want a little whiskey, we could sell some eggs or something. And we won't have to sleep in no bunkhouse. Where nobody can can us in the middle of a job.
Tell about the house, George.
Sure. We have a little house and a room to ourselves. But it ain't enough land that'd have to work too hard. Maybe 6-7 hours a day only. We wouldn't have to buck no barley 11 hours a day. And when we put in a crop, why, we'd be there to take that crop up. We know what come of our plant.
And the rabbits. I'd take care of them.
Sure. You go into the alfalfa patch and you'd have a sack. And you'd fill that sack up and you'd bring it in and put it in the rabbit cages.
And they'd nibble the way I'd seen them, the way they do.
Every 6 weeks or so, them does would throw a litter, so we'd have plenty of rabbits to eat or sell. I'll keep a couple of pigeons to go flying round and round that windmill like they done when I was a kid. And we'd have a setter dog, a couple of striped cats. But you gotta watch them cats don't get the little rabbits.
Just let them try it. I'll break their goddamn necks. I'll smash them cats flat with a stick. That's what I'll do. Flat with a stick. That's what I'll do.
All right.
You know where there might be a place like that?
Suppose I do. What's it to you?
You don't need to tell me. Might be any place.
Sure. That's right. You couldn't find it in 100 years.
How much they want for a place like that?
Well, I could get it for $600. The old people that owns it is flat bust, and the old lady needs medicine. Say, what's it to you? You got nothing to do with us.
I ain't much good with only one hand. Lost my hand right here on the ranch. That's why they didn't can me, give me a job swamping. And they give me $250 because I lost my hand. And I got 50 more saved up right in the bank right now. That's 300. I got 40 more coming at the end of the month. Tell you what, suppose I went in with you guys. That'd be $340 I'd put in. I ain't much good, but I could cook 10 chickens and hold the garden some. How'd that be?
Well, I'll have to think about that. We was always going to do it by ourselves, me and Lennie. I never thought of nobody else.
I'd make a will, leave my share to you guys in case I kicked off. I ain't got no relations, no nothing. You fellas got any money? Maybe we could go there right now.
We got $10 between us. Say, look. If me and Lennie work a month and don't spend nothing at all, we'll have $100. That makes $440. I bet we could swing it for that. Jesus Christ. I bet we could swing her.
Maybe if I give you guys my money, you'll let me hoe in the garden even when I ain't no good at it. And I'll wash dishes, do little chicken stuff like that. You seen what they done to my dog? He says he wasn't no good to himself or nobody else. When I'm that way, I hope they'll shoot me. Wish they would. No. They wouldn't do nothing like that. I won't have no place to go. I can't get no more jobs.
We'll do it. God damn it. We'll fix up that little old place and we'll go live there. Suppose a carnival or a circus comes to town, or a ball game, or any damn thing. We'd just go to her. Wouldn't ask nobody if we could. We'd just say we'll go to her. We would.
When we gonna do it, George?
Right smack in 1 month. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna write to those old people and tell them that we'll take her. And Candy will send $100 to bind her. Now, we won't tell nobody about her. We'll just go on like we was a bunch of punks, like we was gonna buck Barley the rest of our lives. And then one day, all of a sudden, bang! We'll get our pay and scram out of there.
I can give you $300 right now.
You don't tell nobody. We don't tell nobody, George.
You're goddamn right we don't.
Oh, hell, I didn't mean nothing by it, Slim. I just asked you is all.